All right, guys, we got a jam-packed show today because we're going to be testing out something called a Kartmate. And what it does is it goes on the front of a lawnmower and turns them into mini loaders, kind of. Basically, it allows you to use your lawnmower to carry heavy stuff, which I thought would be ideal for landscapers or new guys getting into the industry.
All right, good morning, everybody. Here's the plan for today. Stan gave me a call and got a pallet dropped off. Don't know what it is, but a simple solution to that problem is open her up. So we are going to do just that and find out what is in there together. I was going to ask you about that, but I'll open it up after I get the pallet and see.
Hitch medium with wind bracket, yes.
That is for this?
It's gotta be.
Okay. Oof.
Well, I hit my motorcycle. Nice!
Yeah.
There you go. What do we have in box number 1? Aha.
Oh boy. All right, so next we're gonna run down to the yard, grab a couple of mowers, put these together, and yeah, take it from there. This one, and then we need that one.
But before we can do it, we got to get these things to fire up, and it's January, so they may not want to wake up out of their sleep. Now they make 2 versions of this, so I ordered both. They've got a big one with dual wheels, and then they've got a smaller one. So I'm gonna pull 2 lawnmowers out. My big lawnmower out, my Gravely 60-inch, and my 48-inch Staris stand-on, just to see how they do on the different mowers.
Yeah, girl.
The drink of the day, you guys, is called Frut. F-R-U squiggly line T, and it's natural strawberry. It's not sparkling. It's just regular strawberry flavored water. And it's really good. But it's not sparkling. But it's still kind of good for not sparkling.
Well, boys, it's a regular day at work. Oh, that was my camera that flung off of there.
Lawnmowers on ice are really fun.
Well, like I was saying, a regular day at work. We got the lawnmowers out in freaking January. I'm chipping ice off the skid steer trailer while Stan's over there whipping donuts in the Gravely. It's a regular day at work.
I think that warmed it up. So let's talk about the basic difference between the Pro version and the RS unit. The RS unit runs, even though it's about half the price, it runs a single wheel and it's got a smaller bucket to carry materials with. It also doesn't have a hitch, which allows it to freely rotate. The Pro model runs dual wheels which go in and out, and it's got the hitch, allows you to tip the whole thing over, which we test out without wrecking anything. But we didn't know that when we tested it out, really. At least I didn't. I think Sam did. Wow, what a pain. I think this is gonna be a 2-day video, huh?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
All right. The goal is to get some firewood brought up using that new Kartmate thing. But before we go traipsing all over the snow, turning it into ice on the deck, let's get her cleared. I want to get the snow cleared up before everybody walks over it and basically turns it into compressed ice.
All right, so we got these put together yesterday. Next, we got to put the hitch thing, this thing on there so that we can get them mounted. This looks like it's going to be pretty slick. They just got this cross member here, and you can adjust it to get it to where it needs to be. This plate goes on the bottom. You just bolt it on there. And then the hitch goes on the front there. There's a plate on the back. You just bolt it on there and adjust it as needed. So, well, pretty straightforward. Fairly idiot proof. It is cold in Minnesota. Got that where it says it should be. We might have to tweak it.
That's the hitch that allows the entire unit to freely rotate without tweaking the framework or the bracing that goes on the mower.
Kind of holds everything together.
Okay,
and
that holds a good decent amount.
There's bungees too to hold it.
To hold it in place?
Yep, to hold the sides in place.
Let's slow this effort down and see what you think. So overall, the build quality on this thing is absolutely amazing. The guys that built this thing did a great job on this. There's no compromise on materials.
We can swing them out too.
They are turning though?
Yep. This is not super great.
So I figured a good test for this thing would be to haul some firewood because it's fairly heavy material, but to get to it is going to be a challenge.
Oh, it is going to be fun getting those lawnmowers down here.
And even plowing this out like this, I really need to get right down to gravel, or those turf tires on that lawnmower just aren't gonna cut it.
Now we just gotta pick them up off the ground. Look at that.
Yep.
Not moving your legs out of the way, man. Must be your first time.
Yeah.
Redneck engineers are the best engineers. I'll argue that with anybody.
Oh, yeah. There's no argument about it. So we don't have the wheels widened out right now. You're just gonna see what happens. I think we need to make the wheels wider.
I think we need to swing the wheels out on the next load. Now I can swing the wheels out.
Did we break anything?
Nope, they make that so if that happens, this floats in here loose. See how you can see they got I can't remember what those are called because I'm cold and tired, but this will spin in there.
Okay.
Hypothetically.
Oh, and this is a great chance to take a look at, you can make these wheels wider just by flipping.
Yeah, so you pull this pin, pull that pin, and then they swing out, and bingo bango.
Bingo bango.
Now we gotta flip it over the other way.
All right, let's flip it the opposite way. This should be pretty easy with a quarter cord of wood in it, right? Easy peasy. Dude, that was it.
That's it, we're good to go.
Widen your wheels, kids.
That'll probably work a little better.
Probably, except now I'm stuck in the sill. So before we load her down.
Get your way out, get on out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can swing these, you can swing the wheelbase out, they'll be, you know, going straight forward, or you swing it out on that 45 like that, but you can use them like a wheelbarrow too. You can just, it's got the handles, and it disconnects, but then down here, you can pull the pin, and then use the handles, and it'll dump.
Nice.
Same thing with
What's the benefit of swinging them in? I wonder.
Get through a fence.
Yeah.
Get through a gate.
Yep.
Okay.
And as we discovered, if you're too skinny, you go for a ride.
And park down an incline.
What do you mean you go for a ride?
We just tipped it over.
Yeah.
And nothing was wrecked. The whole thing
It tipped over because
tipped over sideways.
Wheelbase.
Yep.
We had her piled up kind of high too. But how they got this thing rigged up right here is kind of slick. I was really complaining about getting this on yesterday. This piece, I was really complaining about getting that on. That was kind of a pain in the butt. But it's pretty ingenious for, like, if it tips, this spins it and that spins in there freely, so it doesn't.
You're not wrecking
ruin
anything.
Yeah, it doesn't ruin
nothing.
Anything. It's got one. I can't remember what these are called, but it's got one of those in there that it pivots on. So you could do a 360 with this thing and not break anything.
Nice.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Well, now we can just load it up and see if the mower can push it up this snow hill. I don't know about that, but we'll find out.
We'll do it together.
Put some chains on her.
That's what she said. Smell you cooking that fuel, Tim. God, that stinks.
Where's the choke?
This big lever
That's choke.
that has the choke sign on it, that's the choke.
Oh, I'm sure glad it's dead on here.
Let's see if he turns the parking brake off. Nope. There we go. Lawnmowers and snow don't go together so well. That's the wrong direction, Tim. gonna get her wrapped. He's gonna get her wrapped. And buried. Wrapped and buried.
Oh, no, you got her.
No, he ain't got her. I'll bet he doesn't have her. He's just gonna get her wrapped and buried. Lawnmowers don't work so hot in the snow. We'll let them two play.
Redneck locomotive.
Well, I can see that working pretty good if there was gravel on the ground and grass at the moment.
So on the next load, we're not going down the hill because that's what happened. We got a second pile of wood up closer. I just want to see how the mower handles it without trying to climb up that slick ice hill, and it handles it like nobody's business. I mean, even a full load of wood on the front there, the mower just hogged it up, no issues. But now we're gonna stick the RS unit on the Staris stand-on. This is the Pro unit with the 2 wheels. Now we're going to the single-wheeled unit. Okay, Sam's gonna show us how the smaller, this is the RS cart, can also be used as a wheelbarrow. You just locked the tire, right, Sam?
Yep. So if you're gonna use that, there's a
Pin?
a pin you pull, and then these come undone. This, they actually, so they put, this is a separate piece, right?
Okay.
They put an extra set of holes, so this hole, and this hole are all extras, so you can hold your pins. So
Nice.
you got a spot you can put the pins in. Okay.
And this one also has a kickstand too, right?
Yep, yep. So I'll show you the kickstand. Pull that off of there and move that.
Now the RS unit also doesn't have that rotating hitch on it. So if you tip this one over, you could be damaging something.
There. And yeah.
Now you got your handles.
Yep, I'll show you the handles. So then for these, they fold up and you pull these pins
Okay.
and they fold out. Pin them either back through there, and you can move. They have another spot where you can move this bolt down one, and that'll raise the height of the handles
Oh,
on it if you want them a little higher. It's not too much to give you about another inch though.
okay.
To lift them up if you want.
So now you got a functioning wheelbarrow.
Yep. You just take the
kickstand down if you want,
Yep, it folds on down like that for.
or you can leave
if
it
you want
up.
it down, or you leave it up just like a regular wheelbarrow. And
Kitty wampus, or does
Oh,
it
no,
balance
it's like
okay?
Yeah, no, it balances good. I was wheeling around like this the other night.
So it handles a lot like a regular
Yeah, it
wheelbarrow.
handles like a regular wheelbarrow. I like that it has a wider tire on the front though. That's kind of nice. It seems like it gives you a little bit more kind of stability.
Stability?
That's like twice the size of the regular wheelbarrow tire.
Well, is it? Is it really?
Actually, probably not. A little more, but
It's maybe a little fatter, but
that's what I meant. It's
a little wider. Okay, well, let's hook it up to the mower and let's load it up and see how it works on the mower, because I think people are going to want to know that.
I'm just excited about this bit. I like how they did this. So it's like that. They want
So it doesn't bounce up.
Yep, they want them They want them staggered like that.
Staggered, and it won't bounce.
Yep.
All right.
This one doesn't have the obviously doesn't have the articulating thing on there like that other one does. So
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
yeah.
But let's see what this one can handle. We've got her hooked up to the star, so let's give her a go. Now, I'm more worried about what the Starus can handle than what the Kartmate can handle. So we're gonna go light at first, and then we're just gonna amp it up a little bit. But it's also connected via the frame right to the machine, so it's not likely to just give it a tip. This RS model reminds me of something that would be great for around the house. If you're going to be using it yourself and you're going to take time, the Pro model, if you're going to be sending it out with crews, absolutely, because they're going to be rougher and tougher on it. And the Pro model is definitely built to handle the abuse with the dual wheels and that rotating system. But if you're going to be using it on your own, the RS unit is just fine. So the way I look at it, I'm keeping the RS for me, and I'm giving the Kartmate Pro to the guys for the job sites. Like Sam says, when we're gonna go out and we've got to move materials, or we're gonna be freshening up mulch beds and we don't want to destroy sod or turf, this thing is the answer to that. And if you don't have a $50-some thousand mini loader that can drive on grass, this is the answer to that. Yeah, and if you guys want to find out more information, I would either go to Mulchmate or Kartmate. I should probably look that up. You know what? I'll put a link in the description down below. And I just wanted to find out, is this actually a viable option? You know, I own that mini loader, but that's $50-some thousand. As much as I love that, it's out of the price range for a lot of people. But would this cart kind of start to do some of the things that my mini loader would do? Allow me to get mulch into materials without tearing up turf and grass. And it's one of those aha moments. Maybe a guy can't afford $50,000, but they can afford like $1,900 for the Pro series and $1,000 for the RS series and get a job done. Yeah, no plywood, no carrying plywood out. Think about that. Yeah, these things are slick, but we'll find out more because we are going to be putting them to work this summer. That's our video for today. God bless you guys. Go get them. We'll be checking it out. If you guys have used these before, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and hopefully we'll see you on another one. Catch you later.